Hello, my name is Monika Hrubá.
Hello, my name is Veronika Němcová.
We are from Česká spořitelna and we would like to present you our application in the category Crisis Strategy and Management, which we called Now We Are Stronger, Now We Help. I will start with organization description about us. We are part of the largest bank in Czech Republic, and it's a Česká spořitelna which belongs to Erste Group. And if you can say or imagine how we are working, you can just imagine it very easily that on every square there is a church, there is pub, and there is Česká spořitelna. What is the initiative we are presenting? The initiative is very much connected with the recent development in a society and with war in Ukraine. This was something nobody expected, and we were sitting in a bank and thinking about the people leaving Ukraine, but also people leaving Ukraine and having some financial need. And that's why we decided to put all our best into the area of helping them on the journey from Ukraine to their final safe destination. And we try to figure out what needs they might have on the way, and which needs and maybe product and services they would need on their journey. So the initiative which we are going to present with Veronika are very much about how we decided to help people from Ukraine on their way to their safe country. Why we decided to do that? So this is the question. In Czech Republic, we have some relatively recent, still vivid memory of the year 1968, when the Russians came into our country and did plus minus the same what happened in Ukraine. We had the feeling where like we were trying to decide our final future, and the tanks from Soviet Union reminds us that we belong to Soviet Union and we have to design our future just as they wanted. And at the time, those memories are still in all families, and it's actually every family has somebody who has still the first-hand experience from the year 1984, where we lost our freedom and fighting back only in years after, in 1989. So we have the feeling that now we are stronger, and that's the reason that we said now we can help to somebody else who is in the same situation.
And it's not just about the history, but it's also connected with our, let's say, brand promise. Because as the largest bank in the Czech Republic, we are willing to help people to prosper, to prosper the society. So we are working on various activities to help especially vulnerable clients who are at the edge. And we want to help them with day-to-day finances to create reserve so they are prepared whenever they are in some financial need or crisis.
And with the purpose which we have, we decided that as the war started, that we are opening our broaden our focus to all the people which are coming not only from Czech Republic but also those people coming from Ukraine. So not only 10 million people in our country to 4.5 million clients to those additional people who decided to seek the better future on the journey. So now we were targeting also those 345,000 people living from Ukraine to Czech Republic. The next chapter is about how did you achieve the success and who was involved. We wanted to make it in a nice structure, so it's quite understandable because there was many activities which we done. And that's why we just said maybe we can group it as 3 streams. The first one was stream targeting business solutions for migrating people. The second stream were all CSR activities where our employees can participate. And the third stream was company brand and foundation initiatives which were done here. Those streams started immediately from the beginning, of course, because this was activities which are on top of the standard finance activities and our normal routine. We have to ask for permission our board, which we got very fast, and actually it was really agile way of doing all those activities with really willingness on all sides. I must say that from the beginning we were not thinking about like who is pro and who is against. It was actually more unite connected way of like humanity and willingness to help. So just practically, because the bank is really large, we had those 3 streams which were coordinating together the activities, because more than passivity, we're dealing with the proactivity of so many people. So it was like so many employees asking how we can help, should I bring the, I don't know, the clothes, food or something. So we were more like trying to make it like really organized and very well structured to do the things properly. So maybe we can start with the streams, and I will pass word to Veronica about the first one.
Yeah, the business stream, let's say, and the solutions for migrating people. The stream was created quite spontaneously, as Monica mentioned. People from all the banks, from CX experts to, let's say, legal risks guys, were helping us to do the best for the Ukrainian migrants. And also, as Monica mentioned, all of them were really willing to help. Nobody was against. Everyone was prepared to do whatever is needed. And we started also with cooperation with NGOs, because we wanted to do the activities the right way and the best way for the refugees. And most importantly, we also went to the refugee center, help centers and train stations, and we talked to the Ukrainian people, so we really understand the needs, and we can tailor the solutions as they needed it. And based on all of the interviews, we created 3 personas we've concentrated on, and that's people who came from Ukraine, especially moms with children and older people who have some connections to locals. So they have some kind of plan what to do here. That was the first group. Second group were people who were, let's say, desperate escapers, if we call them like this, who have no plan because they have no connections in Czech Republic and they are a little bit, lost in the foreign country, so their needs are really different. And the third group was actually people already living here in Czech Republic, Ukrainians, who are willing to help the immigrants, because those kind of families and people also need help, especially on the budget level, for example. So we started tailored communications, personalized solutions for those different types of groups.
The second stream was about CSR. This is always the nice topic and everybody wants to participate. So we collected some money, then also have some donations. But the big piece of that was that we decided to turn one of our buildings into the refugee center. So we actually completely prepared the new rooms with all the beds and everything, like the washing facilities and warm food. And I'm extremely proud that this place was prepared very quickly for almost like 120 families coming from Ukraine, and all our employees can participate on preparing this place, helping with the small details, and we have really building which is there for them. And the third part, which was like more about the brand and the foundation, it's working with a large power of media. And we said like the media at the moment doesn't need any other message than purely the message about the helping and about the Ukraine and maybe stimulating the solidarity in the people. So we made a small TV commercial which collected the feedback and memories of people from 1987 and linking them to the current situation, which really said this is them in the same situation as we were before, and this spot was connected with NGO and we asked for help. Of course we dedicated really large sum, but this TV commercial was extremely successful in delivering even much more than we did ourselves. So those three pieces were together, and just if you're asking what were the results, I am summarizing on a slide the money which we were collecting, because I think this was the key, really helping and having the money for those people very quickly and dedicated them to the NGOs which were working and which were in the field. So in the business solution we actually saved money on people's withdrawals. So for if they were taking money from ATM, we were really cancelling our charges. We just dropped the charges on the payments from and to Ukraine, so it's another amount of money. We built 10 physical spots in the refugee centers, just being there directly when the people came and just caring about all their financial needs at one spot with people speaking Ukrainian language. And we also opened a special account, which was like a deal of Veronica's group of people for Ukrainian people, which really cares for all their needs with all these cards and everything. But also, and this is the behind, because we are the bank always, like securing that everything is done by the law. So we have really to find a way how to do it with all those risk requirements and all the legal stuff. And I must say, for this piece and for this task, our risk people were really super helpful. So it was like really nice union of CX, risk and legal together. So that was for the business solution. For CSR, we really have really big money. So it was like 26 million invested in this hotel made from our building. And then we also generated a special button, donation button, which was placed directly in our mobile banking when people can donate money and get some confirmation for themselves. And from the Baron perspective, again, it's really a lot of money which were donated through the activities we started, especially the spot, because during the spot and during the campaign, our biggest NGOs get almost 200 million Czech crowns, which helped them to secure the safety vests and all the things which we needed. So this was really, really nice. Of course, we were, as we have many numbers, we were looking also like if this has some impact, especially I think like for the purpose of this contest, because I think overall the atmosphere was really to help. And but when we look at our NPS, we have seen really steep growth. And in the first quarter of this year, when all these activities culminated, we also had the highest peak of NPS. We just reached 40, which is like something incredible for us, especially being understand as a traditional, maybe slightly bureaucratic bank. So that's really big success. And we also scored very high on all the image attributes related to the society and being good for society issues and understanding the current world. So that's the numbers. And the last piece is actually that, the numbers can be forgotten, but we have really big feeling that it has impact on real people's life. There's a picture of the guys from the refugee center and a really small notice which they wrote on a piece of the toilet paper or the tissue, toilet tissue, where they thanks us for the help we did at the right time in the right context. And I think this is for us really the biggest reward, that life is passing, like we are here for a certain period of time, and I think having done so big thing and help at the right time makes me proud as an employee of the company, but also as a human. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.